kind of doing like a keto diet. I don't know if I'm doing
I don't think so. I'm a whirling dervish. I always twirl on purpose. I'm so surface level. Don't you look behind the curtains.
Hey folks, it's good to be back. Took a little bit of an extended vacation. I was skiing in Canada with my family. It's the first time in 4 years that both my sons happened to be in college at the same time, and our vacations lined up. And this year my oldest is graduating. Who knows if he gets a job in maybe the last family vacation we have for a really, really long time. We're very, very big into skiing, and we went to 2 ski mountains this time around. We skied Revelstoke, which is a really big time skiers mountain, and we also skied Big White, which is more of a family mountain, both great mountains. We had an overnight layover in Seattle, and priority 1 was visiting Pike Place Market. It was so massive, and it did not disappoint. I mean, what a place. It really got my creative juices flowing. And then the next day, we flew into Kelowna and headed up to Revelstoke. The pre-season snow report was right. We got about 7 feet of snow in 19 days. We stayed in a condo, but we didn't plan on doing much cooking until my youngest told me he was really homesick for a home-cooked meal. I didn't mind cooking at all. The only thing I really didn't want to do was invest in spices. I mean, our condo was stocked with all the cooking utensils. It was fully loaded, but there was only 4 ingredients in the cupboard: sea salt, pepper, extra virgin olive oil, which was a nice surprise, and sugar. And the challenge was on, could I cook a delicious meal with only salt, pepper, and olive oil? Sorry. So British Columbia is not too far from California, and even in a tiny town like Revelstoke, there was a nice selection of fresh organic produce. When you buy organic, high-quality ingredients, the flavor of each ingredient speaks for itself. You don't need to add much more to a dish to make it pop. It makes cooking a lot easier. And while I was in town, I spotted a local butcher shop right near a dispensary. That was almost as exciting as a ski trip. The butcher shop. I love local butchers, and this guy was really into it. That's your grandfather?
It is.
How cool is that? How many generations is it?
6th generation. And he learned the traditional way, and I learned it at university.
Did you really, huh? How cool is that? It's a dying breed, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. Being away from it all gave me the chance to catch up on stuff I don't normally have time for. And January is the time for resolutions, and resolutions, they aren't really fair. You see those light switches? When I installed them about 10 years ago, I made the mistake of reversing them. This one controls the hallway light, and this one controls the outside light. Before I moved them around, this one was here, and that one was there. Do you know that it took me 2 years to turn on the hallway light on the first try? I kept turning on the outside light. I'm sorry. 2 years. It took me 2 years for my muscle memory to get used to turning on the right switch.
Shut the f*** up!
January 1st, we come up with these resolutions that we expect to adapt to immediately, and then we beat ourselves up for the rest of the year when we fail to keep them. It takes time to make a permanent change permanent. A New Year's resolution might take years to become permanent, and that's okay. When it does though, you become a better person. And for me, the most important and easiest step you can take is choosing what to eat. This year, read the label on what you're about to eat. Eat simple ingredients that you understand and avoid any chemicals and preservatives at all costs. Also, whenever you can, purchase organic. So when I made the transition to all organic, I found that I ate less, became fuller, much faster, and I believe that your body will hound you for food if it doesn't get the nutrition that it needs. For me, the most impactful change I made in 2019 was to stop eating grains, keep my carbs low, and get most of my carbs from vegetables and less of my carbs from roots, seeds, and nuts. I don't eat wheat, corn, beans, very little rice, and almost no sugar at all. And surprisingly, this was not so hard to do, but it didn't happen overnight, and you shouldn't expect to make such a dramatic change overnight either. I also have a foolproof and easy way for keeping your weight in check. I plan on talking all about this and introducing you to many simple and easy tips for a far better lifestyle. This year's videos are going to be filled with great recipes so that you can save money, eat healthy, and cook like a pro. I hope that you enjoy this resolution series. Please hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.